you buy like Shepherd's Grain products, you really are participating in the change of an ecosystem. What does that mean? Well, we're going to show you exactly what that means right here where you're standing. So the idea is that all of this watershed that you can see is now 100% no-till. This is really significant. So what we can actually portray for those that are or not, but whether or not you've participated in buying a product that Shepherd's Grain participated in, and you know, the bread product or whatever, your dollar spent has changed this ecosystem.
The reason that I chose this point to show you guys is because from this vantage point we can see most of what I call my watershed. In other words, I farm most of the land that lays here and below this, and all of the water that comes from these hills up here flows across our property. A lot of Landris Butte and this water here travels that way and goes into the main drainage that where these buildings are we passed, and goes across our land back down and meanders across there over the bluff and into the Spokane River.
That's the key point I got to mention to you. The Spokane River is within 2 miles of here. When there was an event here, a rain event or whatever, it didn't take weeks or months for the water and the mud to get to the river. Hours.
That's the only reason we started fooling around with this first reduced tillage and everything else, was just our social conscience of watching that muddy water year after year after year go through these creeks. When it goes over that bluff, it's in Long Lake and in the Spokane River. There's no way to get it back.
We're using 1/3 of the fuel that we used to use.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Two-thirds
start,
savings.
And the
there's a
majority of
2/3
ours is in
savings. We used to
harvest.
we have 4,000 acres. We used to burn 32,000 gallons of diesel in a season. We're down to, it's less than a semi-load now. It's like 9,000. We 4,000 acres. We had my son and I and 2 hired men to do the work. We were on the tractors all the time. We ran 5 tractors. Actually, when we had other help, we had the grandsons helping us when we ran more. But we run it now. We use like 2 tractors. One tractor pulls the drill, and we have actually 2 tractors that will spray. We have 200-foot sprayers now. What you basically use, a sprayer and a planter and 2 combines, or however many combines you've got, and you can do the work now with either that, or you can farm the same land you've got and have way more free time.
What do you do with all that free time?
We expanded. We just doubled our operation.
So there's an economic benefit, right?
Yeah, absolutely.